Welcome, everybody. Area 51 second round playoffs coming at you. Daytona. Hello, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Why? That's what my wife says. That's what I go by. MaxSpeedTV broadcasting coming at you right here. Daytona nighttime. The Area 51 boys. Playoff fellers. Well, let me see. First of all, we're going to throw the cute little commercial in right here. Isn't that nice? I made that, by the way. But this is going to be our playoff guys right here. And there they are. Bobby Brooks, Michael Pegg, Sebastian Marin, Robert Rock, Jim Brooks, Dean Wilkinson, and Everett Lane. Those guys are going for the championship. We got this race and we got two more underneath our belts to go. And then we're going to crown the champion of the Area 51. Everybody stick around because we're going to have some fun tonight, I promise you. It's never a boring moment with me, right? Come on. I may not know what I'm doing, but I'm not boring. Anyway, grab something to eat, something to drink, whatever you got to do. Get your butt in here so you're occupied for the next probably hour and a half or so. These cats, well, there's not a whole lot of cautions with these guys. They're great drivers. So we're going to have to be thinking about green flag pit stops. That's going to be coming at us right here. Always a challenge. Speeding on pit road. Getting hit going into the pits. Hitting somebody going into the pits. Or being spun right there at your pit box. Those things are a factor. It can come out. The ugly head will come out and it can bite you. It can get you. Those things you got to worry about. As far as fuel mileage goes, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. It may, because these guys don't do a whole lot of cautions, but I don't think so. And always, man, around 10 laps to go, you can throw the friendship, throw the teammates, you throw everything out the window. These eight cats, they want to win this race. They've got to get up there and get to the points so they can be the champion of this. Definitely a prestige thing to talk about. Anyway, we'll be back right after this national anthem. buddy. Welcome back, everybody, live once again right here, Daytona Area 51, second round playoffs coming at you. We got three cats out here we get to talk about. In-rig cameras. There they are. Sebastian Marin, he's going for a championship. Cody Nagels in the 06 machine. And Seth Grover in the 02 machine. We'll have a chance to chat with these fellas during the race. Should be a lot of fun. Usually is, right? All right, they should be getting up to the grid here. Let me take a look. I'm waiting for them patiently to show up. And here they are. Hot dog. There they are. Loving it. Loving it. All right, here we go. Got the music going. I might not screw up these last names too bad, but you never know. I'm the Keegan Bradley of broadcasting. Let's do this. Row one. Who is it? Sebastian Marin. There he is. The boy wonder. Whoops, wrong guy. That's the boy wonder. 19 years old. And you know what? He's never had a date because he races. iRacing. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. He's tough. He's good. Going for a championship. Keep an eye on this kid. He is tough. Beside him in the 80, Al Cena, a veteran. Watch him as well. Row number 2, Everett Lane in the 27. He's also a championship contender. Along beside him is going to be the 7, Dale Willoughby. Row number 3, the 11, Matt Wagner in the 052 of Joe Dellavecchia. Row number 4, the 32, BK Anderson. And the 02 of Seth Grover. And I got Seth right there. Row number 5, the 35, JD Crow, another veteran, loves up on that top line. Watch out for him. And, of course, we got the 06 in-rig camera right there. That's one Cody Nagels. And also, hey, Cody's mom, anyway, that's watching in the telecast out here, he made his bed up again. So you don't have to sweat bullets on that. The boy is cleaning his room. Row number 6 to 39, Jimmy Crow. The 24, Brian Grimm. Row number 7 to 97 of Gary Slapinski is what I call him. One of the coolest names in iRacing. Imagine having that name as a kid. Oh, nobody would mess with you. And the 14, Vicente Guerrero. Row number 8 to 20, Alberto Miguel Lopez, the 69 of Jason Middleton. Row 9 to 777 thread of one Michael Pegg. That is another championship contender. The 47 of Rob Malone. Row 10, number 9, Charles Johnson, and the 62 of one Les Levy. Row 11 is going to end up being the 53 of Kobe Brooks, and he is leading, the points leader right now for this championship. And the 101 of Randy Minor along beside him. Row 12, the 07 of Robert DuPont. The 66 of Mark Mastrella. Row 13-19, Kevin LaChance, and the 02 of Todd Merkel. Row 14 to 46 of one David Overstreet, and the number 4 of Scott Ferguson. Row 15 to 71 of Gail Brooks, and the number 1, Gabe Butler. Row 16 to 171 of Robert Rock, and he's a chase contender as well. The 75, Darren Razor. Row 17 to 51, Jim Brooks. He's a contender for the championship. The 08 of Bob Fitzgerald. Row 18 to 12, James Hickson. And the 45, Mr. Todd Siebels. Row 19 to 55, Darren Wilkinson, and he's a chase contender. And the 132 of Charles Q it is. And that's it. I got through them all. Phew, holy crap, pass the Tylenol. Get rid of this. Let's get a little bit of engine action going on here tonight. Like I said, this is the second one, guys, for the big playoffs coming at you right here. Green flag, and let's get it on right now. Area 51. Out front, Sebastian Marin in a 23 ride, and he's got the 11 right there. Mac Wagner doing all the pushing up on that top side. The 24, Mr. Everett Lane. BK Anderson in the 32 doing all the pushing. BK is a rookie, but you wouldn't know it. He has been driving very well lately. JD Crow in the 35. Up to 5th. Looking at a little 3-wide action, and it does not surprise me one single bit. And what doesn't surprise me? Seth Grover, and there he is. You're looking at him. He says, I have no problems going 3-wide. I don't care if it's Daytona. I don't care if it's Bristol. He loves the wall, and that's where he's going to ride it at. Mama's rocking chair, you hear me refer to this constantly, and that's the dude in the 23 down at the bottom, your first car on the bottom. You was as safe as in your mama's arms, and I always call that the rocking chair because it kind of reminds me of my grandmother. That's where I felt safest, or your mom. But are you really actually safe? They say that's the safest spot. I don't know. Everett Lane does a great job. Pulls right up there, gets pushed ahead, drops right down in front of him. And that's what it's like riding around. Mr. Sebastian doing the pushing right there on the inside. He is your pusher. BK Anderson. He's being shoved right here by Gary Slapinski. Started 13th. Within 4 laps, he's up here battling for the 3rd spot. And Mr. Anderson is driving the Let's Go Brandon car, one of my favorite paint schemes, by the way. 4 laps out of 75 in the book. Welcome everybody out in YouTube land. Glad to see you guys out here. You got a favorite driver you want me to holler at? Well, let me know and I'll holler it. You know my motto. I don't live by any of them. I'll say whatever you want me to say. Lane still on the bottom of the 24 machine. BK getting a pretty good shove right there. Now these guys like to do this just to screw with me, and I know they do. Trying to figure out who that second car is up there. I'm showing it's going to be, well, the 97 Slapinski. So that's who it's going to be. There it is, 97. For a minute, it looked like a 07. Guess I need my glasses. Everett trying to hold on to that top spot down on the bottom. But, man, look at Mr. Slapinski do some shoving for the 32, trying to get him up there in front. Jack says, I've got Middleton to win this race. He's never won a high-level super speedway, and I think he can get her done today. Well, we will find that out. The tunnel takes saying, push, 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 Todd. Some of these guys sitting back here in the back doing what they do, and they do it very well. They sit back here and they ride around for a little bit. They watch everything happen up front. Right back here with Area 51, Machine Jim Brooks. Now take a look. He's riding back here along with some of these other guys. Oh, he's got a blinker to contend with. As you can see, it's like, holy crap, when's he going to pop back in? The admins are going to be watching that very carefully. The 08 has been blinking during practice, and that's Bob Fitzgerald. But that kind of blinking can cause a wreck in a heartbeat. But he's sitting back here, hopefully, in case something happens in front of him, he's able to make a evasive maneuver and save from having to use one of his fast repairs. These cats get 2 fast repairs. That's all they're going to get. You got to be in it to win it at the end. The 08 realizes that he's blinking. The admins told him, you're going to have to hop back in the line, and there he goes. He's hopping back. Up front still, nose to tail, as the eye can see. Anderson is up on the top. Everett Lane is down on the bottom. Jimmy Crow, nice to see him up here. There he is in the Wild Turkey. Wild Turkey Bourbon. The 39 machine. Al Cena in the 80s right beside him. The 777 thread of Michael Pegg down here on the bottom. You can see him. He's one of the regulators. Plastered right there in the front of the hood of that thing. Got ourselves a caution out right now, and I do believe it might be right here, the number 2. First caution of the night. Let's see what happened. Looks like it happened in front of him, actually. Oh, better back that up a little bit more. Maybe I can get a little better look here for you. Get some of this out of our picture here. What do you think? So many cars. Here we go. Let's try this. Slow motion. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's the perfect example, folks. It doesn't get no better than this. And I'm going to show you right here. This is what they call netcode. They don't even touch each other. They don't even come near each other. No other way I can show you than that. That's it. But they don't even touch each other. iRacing assumes they're going to, and that's going to send the 62 of Mr. Les Levy. He is going to go flying. And all these cats back here trying to stay away from him and behind them the best that they can. That's going to be your first caution of the night. For some reason why iRacing is giving us a real rough way to go here. So if you're starting to see a little bit of flickering going on. Well, the 24 Everett. What happened with him right there? Let's watch this. I think we got some issues going on here, folks. Let me see. Well, I'm not seeing it yet, but I will, I promise you. There we go. Let's see what happened right there. Well, looks like the 23 Sebastian Marin came right in and just slammed Everett Lane. Plain and simple. I mean, I don't know what that was all about. We'll watch him coming in here. Take a look. You tell me. They're coming in to make their first pit stop under caution. And boom, there's a shot right there. And that's one of the chase contenders, by the way. Everett spins it around, hops right back into his stall. Easy peasy. Not sure what had happened. I really don't know. And there's Sebastian. We've got him out there. And that's got to put Sebastian all the way back into the 22nd spot. And I'm sure he knows it's coming, because I really enjoy talking to these guys, especially when something happens. We want to know. We want to know what happened. How about you, Sebastian? You got Bobby here. Talk to me.
Yeah, I got you, Bobby.
What happened there?
I don't know. I didn't expect it to slow down so suddenly, so soon. You know, I had my first pit box. I was trying to get aligned, and I don't know. I think it just lost a little bit of concentration and just hit him. And I had to use a fast repair because it was all engine damage, so it was gonna be hurt pretty bad.
Well, you're going to have to keep the wheels on that bad boy and keep the fenders on it now. You've got one fast repair left to go, about another, I don't know, 60-some laps there. So you're going to have to keep your nose clean in this. You're going for the championship.
Yeah, I'll take it easy here, see how the race plays out, and hopefully be there at the end.
All right, good. We'll talk to you later on your progress.
Appreciate it.
In the meantime, tell your mom I said hi. Oh, that's an inside joke. He never does. Anyway, he heard it. He said he was going to the pits. He didn't think he was going to slow down quite that much, and he did. When he did, he just absolutely ran him over. Here's your top 5. Slapinski, Cena, Peg, Della Vecchia, and Nagels. Area 51, second round of playoffs. Now, don't forget, we got 2 more to go. If he likes it, we're going green flagging. And we're going green flagging. Here we go. Michael Pegg up into the rocking chair, like I like to call it right there, hanging on to it. One of the regulators right here up front. Up on that top side, leading the show. We'll get rid of him, and we'll show you him. That's Cody Nagels. Trying to get something going on that top line. He's got the 32 of BK Anderson right there with him. And they are teammates. And of course, I forgot the name of their team, so you have to help me out on that, Dad. Out there in YouTube. Al Cena right there in the 80. Nothing fancy about him. He doesn't have a fancy paint scheme, but he does have fancy driving. Sitting in that 5th position. Now, the 24, which is 27 on your screen here, Everett, he's up to the 8th position after that incident on pit road. Seth Grover working his way back up. We've got him right here. He's currently 12th. Another guy on the move, Dean Wilkinson. Right there he is, the Van Halen machine. Started 37th, and here he sets 14th. $15 out of 75, only 1 caution so far. BK trying to make that work up on the high side. Cody, really impressive with BK behind him, pushing him. Michael Pegg still holding that bottom. That's it, Limitless Racing. Way to have my back there, Kevin. Now, Joe Della Vecchia, I better say that right, or I'll probably have, cement shoes in the lake somewhere. With a name like that, it'd scare the crap out of you. But take a look. I mean, he's running really well also. And the 052 machine. The Skull machine. Now, I did notice on Everett right here, you notice it right there? That's really hard to push. That lucky dog is not very lucky anymore because he is all bent up. You can see it on the back. It being so square like that, it's like he backed up into a telephone pole. That's not too awful bad to push. It's when you got one of the corners left and right of that rear end there. That's the ones that get smashed in. That's the ones you don't want to push. I think he's going to be all right, and he realized he was okay. That's why he didn't get her fixed. Pegg hanging on down to the bottom right there, and he's got his buddy Gary Slapinski in tow with him. I asked Slapinski once, I said, what's it like having that last name going through high school? He said nobody messed with him. I believe it. Alcina still setting pretty right there. Third car on the bottom line. Now the 80 right here, the second 80 I should say, that's going to be Alberto Lopez. A little paint, custom paint numbering or whatever, kind of screwing up with my telemetry. Jimmy Crow's working up to the 9th spot, pulling J.D. Crow right there with him in the 35 machine. Some of the other guys here, David Overstreet. There he goes. He's in the 46 machine. Started 27th, working his way up front. The 47's giving us a little bit of blinking problems. That's going to be Rob Malone. Nobody likes to see that, as you can see what happens when I click on him. The admins will watch him closely. It's the Michael Pegg and the Cody Nagel show up front with teammates. Back here in the back, Kevin LaChance. Started 25th. He's now 15th. Jim Brooks in the 51, still hanging out back here. Watching them very closely. And this is what it's like. All the shadows and stuff in the night race is so awesome. Going back a little further up on the top lane, Charles Johnson in the 9 machine. Started 19th, and he's hanging right there in the 19th. Sitting there watching the show up front. Knows how important it is with only 2 fast repairs in the race. Still up front, no change. Michael Pegg on the bottom. The 06, Mr. Nagels is up top. One thing about Daytona, you don't really all the time see 3-wide racing. Not like you will at Talladega. Heck, you even see 4-wide there. But these guys right here, it stays right around 2-wide for a while until somebody has enough and they try to make a move. Whoa, we got trouble. The 14's going around. That's going to bring us out probably a caution. I'm not sure. It might not. But the 14 went for a wide ride. That's Vincente Guerrero. And as of right now, we are still green flag racing. Sebastian Marin, all the way back in the back here. 21st position, had to use a fast repair. Fighting for the championship. He says he didn't quite expect him to slow down in the pits like he did. You know, he even admitted might have had a little bit of a brain fart for a second. But anyway, he's the one came out of it the worst because he had to use the fast repair. Back up front running again. Still 2x2 as far as your little eye can see. And by the way, don't forget, y'all hit that like button if you will. Let these guys know you appreciate them. I don't want them to fire me. 23 out of 75 in the books. Area 51, second round of playoffs. If you notice, they're 2 wide all the way back, about the first 10, 12 cars. And then the rest of them back here, they're hanging out. They're in the singles. Take a look at them. Now, one guy that I have not mentioned at all, and his numbers throw me for a loop. And if I can find him, I'll talk about him. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. I can't find him right now. These guys change their numbers on me, and they screw up my whole entire world. If you think I suck as a broadcaster, y'all see me when they all got different numbers, like now. As a matter of fact, I'm not even seeing him in here. He was in here, and I'm talking about Gabe Butler. I don't know what happened to him. Only one guy. Right there, the 75 that's tore all two pieces. He's the only one that's a lap down so far in this bad boy. Oh! Michael Peck still hanging out on the bottom, making it look pretty easy right now. Cody Nagel's up top, thinking about it, trying. He's got his teammate in tow with him, BK Anderson. Everett Lane's working his way up. And there he is in the 24, the damaged back end. He's in the 7th position. Bradley, he had asked, who hit the dislike button? Well, probably somebody that, I guess, dislikes it. That's okay. We can't have everybody like us. Nagel's still up top, getting a good shove there by his teammate, BK Anderson, but not quite enough. Both of these lines are going nowhere, but they're getting there fast, staying side by side. That's all right, Bradley. They hit a dislike button tonight. In the morning, they'll probably have a flat on the way to work. Karma. It always works out. JD Crow working his way back up in that 35 machine, and I'm not used to him being on the bottom like this. Normally, he's right up against that wall. Nothing changing up front. Seth Grover got a picture of him right here in rig camera. There he sets. So we got Seth in the 02 sitting there. You got your leader up front on the top lane. That's Cody. Calm and cool, collected. Look how still his hands are on that wheel. Now it's going to get interesting. And I'm going to show you why if I can. Maybe I will. Let me see. There it is. Look what they're coming upon. Ooh, some slow traffic. These guys are about ready, as I always say, they're about ready to pounce on these guys like a fat lady on a banana split. Everybody decides to get down and stay out of the way. Smart move. Make sure everybody clears these guys, no trouble. And they do. Oh, the 35's gone for a ride. And we've got trouble right here. The 101, there are a few of them involved. That will bring us out our second caution of the night. We're going to back this one up pretty good here for you. See where this mess happened at. Should be right up in here somewhere. And there it is. Boom. Looks like the 62, Les Levy. I think he saw something going on up in front of him, and he slowed down, took his foot out of it, and the 101, well, he didn't quite realize, think I'm going to run up on him and hit him, and then it got the accordion effect. But the 101 definitely, Randy Minor nailed him. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but that's going to send these guys flying all over the place. And you know what that means, don't you? Well, I'm going to tell you. It means this time we're going to have a caution pit stop. Slapinski hanging out in second place. What a run he is having tonight, I'm telling you. Very impressive. And here they all come in. Every one of them are coming in that's on this lead lap. There's your polecat, the 23. In and out, here they come. Brian Grimm in the 24. He started 12th. Says he's currently 13th, but when they come back around again, he won't be. He's going to be number 1. Slapinski's going to be second. Alcina third. Michael Pegg. Cody Nagels is 5th. 6th, BK Anderson. Joe Delavecchia is 7th. 8th, Alberto Miguel Lopez. Jason Middleton is 9th. Seth Grover is going to be 10. Big Mike 53, nice to see you out here tonight, buddy. A little drama out here in YouTube as well as on the track. I live for drama. I like it. 32 laps out of 75 in the books. Slapinski's going to be on the bottom of the 777. Michael Pegg, one of the regulators, he's going to be up top. Who's your pushers? Alcina, the 80 on the bottom. The 32, BK Anderson. It's not so bad in these cars as what it is in the trucks. In the trucks, you got to be really square when you're going to push them. And you don't never want to push the pusher. But in these cars, everybody, if they can get close enough, they're kind of like in a little bubble. It's really hard to get up on somebody. But if you can push them to your heart's content. Now, I'm not quite sure. Darren Reeser in the 75... He's still all tore the heck up, and he has 2 fast repairs to use, and he's 3 laps down, and why the guy doesn't use a fast repair is absolutely beyond me. I have no clue. Somebody needs to slap him upside the head and say, hey, dude, use a fast repair because you are just going backwards. Give him a warning, holler at him. Somebody tell him, hit the fast repair button. And hopefully he'll get her done. But here we go. Once again, Area 51. Godforsaken, ugly iRacing cars gone. And here we go, boys. Back at it. Green flag racing. Wow, Slapinski's got a nice run up there. Drops it down into the bottom. Loving it. The 777 Michael Pegg is up top, still hanging. But boy, does he got help from the 32. He helped him up so much, he put him down on Mama's rocking chair. Now we got a switcheroonie going on here with these teammates, the 32 and the 06 and Nagels. Now Nagels is going to have to do the shoving. Now that'll be this guy right here. Seth in the 0-2. Seth Grover doing a good job working his way up, cracking the top 10. Bottom line out to a well healthy lead on him right now, which is kind of nice. You ain't got to worry about those guys up top. Now, you can side draft these cars. You can get just as close as you can to those other ones as long as the iRacing allows you to do it. But you can side draft to these boys big time. Bradley, my nephew, says tell Sebastian to hang out for about another 20 laps out there in the back. I can assure you this kid knows what he is doing, and it's probably what he's going to do for a while. And there he is, riding along. And there's his little ugly mug. "36 laps out of the 75 in the books. Not too awful shabby. And, of course, our race summary, 2 cautions, 13 lead changes. And for those of you who don't want to take your shoes off the count, 40 laps to go. Riding around, Slapinski with a regulator in front of him and Mr. Pegg. Coming up on a lap car. This is going to be interesting. He might want to bail out and get out of the way. And he does. And he almost turns it sideways. And I got a feeling it's going to be the 75, maybe of Darren Reiser again. I'm not really sure who that is tore up. But if he doesn't want to be tore up anymore, he better get out of their way. Michael Pegg, a regulator. By himself. I don't see a teammate anywhere near him. Scott Ferguson. Trying to crack the top 10, sitting in the 11th position. He's got Mr. Dale Willoughby right there behind him pushing. Everybody's still hanging out kind of on the bottom. Yeah, nobody wants to say anything bad about me because, well, let's see. I got Brandon Kennedy out there. I got my nephew out there. And I even got my stepmom, Karen Grover, on YouTube. Y'all have to answer to them. You won't have to worry about me. Michael Pegg still hanging on the bottom. Must be a boring night for the trollers. That's all right. We love them. We love everybody. BK Anderson still doing the pushing. Any headway, some of these cats. Let me say, there's your championship contender. Actually, he's leading this entire thing. He's hanging out in the 21st position. And he's just hanging back here, relaxing, watching the laps wind down, staying out of trouble, doing what he's supposed to do. He's looking at the big picture. He's looking for a championship. Michael Pegg on the bottom, the rocket chair. Slapinski in tow. Still Limitless, the team Limitless. Nagels. There he is. Doing some pushing now with BK Anderson, trying to get that top line to work. Charles Johnson slowly working his way up to the front. You can tell when the laps start to wind down, these guys in the back start working their way up front. There's Jimmy Crow in the 39 machine. He is 17th. Four cats are at least one lap down or more, and we got about four more that are completely gone. History. Out of the race. Well, let's talk about Michael Pegg. 777. Let's take a look at his paint scheme. Let me get rid of that so you can see it. Always a good-looking paint scheme with these guys. And, of course, you got the pistols pointing right at you. So you don't want to hit him. And, of course, I cannot say enough about BK Anderson up front in that 32 machine. The picture speaks for itself. Notice how these guys are wiggling around a little bit? They're trying to get some of that air to that radiator. When you're running a pack like this, these bad boys get hot, and they get hot pretty quick. And yes, you can blow them up. All the way back in the back, David Overstreet. You can see the damage. He's got just a little bit of damage back there in that rear. Asking about Sebastian Marin, there he is. He's hanging 23rd right now. He's had to use one fast repair when I interviewed him. So he is actually being smart. He's got to hang back, let the laps wind down a little bit before he works his way up front. Still up front, nothing's changed. Whoa, the 06 there. Cody got just a little bit sideways almost, it looked like. Maybe he reached over to get himself a drink of water. Seth Grover on the bottom, the 02 machine. Going nowhere, still hanging out right there. There's his picture. The '07 trying to get his lap back the hard way, trying to race his way back to get it. That's Robert DuPont. Him and a few other of these cats would love to see a caution. B.K. Anderson, a rookie. He has never won a super speedway race, I don't believe. At least not on my watch he hasn't. Cody Nagel's the exact same thing. Right there he is. I believe Cody said if he won a super speedway race, he would like his first one to be when it was broadcasted by me, Bobby with all the hobbies on MaxSpeedTV. What a heart-touching, heartfelt moment. I appreciate that. I actually have friends. Slapinski, I'm telling you, gotta love the guy. Just minding his own business, hanging out. Staying out of trouble. 47 laps. He's led 4 of them. And we got ourselves a caution right now. And I gotta find out why. And I'm not quite sure. Seth Grover way off the pace right here. I'm not sure if this is it or not. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to make a bet and guess right here. Should be right in here somewhere, I think, folks. Let us check it out. Oh, there it is. Look at the sideways ride. That's the 42. I mean, he's sideways, and he's got to bottleneck everybody up and nowhere to go. You cannot ride that apron because it will turn you. And when it does, it is nasty. 45's in it. Siebels is in it. Or, I'm sorry, yeah. Todd Siebels, that's right. He's in it. The 55, Wilkinson's in it. Yeah, a lot of torn up cars right there. Watch it bottleneck up right here. The 42 is the one that you're going to want to watch. That bottom line really bottlenecks up real bad. And when it does, that's when everybody does the accordion effect, they call it. And it's going to happen here. There it is. They try to go out of the way. See, he's on the bottom, and he gets loose, and there's nothing he's going to do about it. Everybody just runs into everybody pretty much. So you're not safe in the front. You're not safe in the back. You're not safe anywhere. The damage. Now it says it's 42, but once again, it's an iRacing thing. That's actually Jason Middleton. But he's got some damage back there in the back of that ride. Big time. You can see it right here. Brian Grimm. Another 24 ride. He will be second. Your leader, Michael Pegg's going to come out third here. And Slapinski's going to be fourth. Fifth will be Al Cena. Sixth going to be B.K. Anderson. Seventh, Cody Nagels. Alberto Miguel Lopez is eighth. Ninth, Joe Delavecchia. And, of course, 10th, Matt Wagner. Now it's going to change back around. They're going to come into the pits. And that's going to put back to your leader right there, Mr. Michael Pegg. That's kind of what happens when you get off on that double yellow line. That transition from the bottom up onto that track. It will take you and it will throw you. Trying to see some of these guys who I could chat with. There's always somebody. Always somebody. How about you, Mr. Wilkinson? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey, Bubby.
Yeah, you got caught up into that one. Couldn't hide from that one nowhere, could you, buddy?
No, sir. I tried my best, but...
One of those things. You're not safe up front, you're not safe in the middle, and you're not safe in the back. It just kind of looked like the car up front of you there got off on that double yellow transition on that apron. It took him and just sent him flying, and no place for you guys to go.
No, well, thank God for those quick fixes.
And it looks like the old Eddie Van Halen machine is all clean, straight, and narrow, ready to get at it again.
Rock on.
All right, brother, good luck. We'll talk to you soon.
Later, Bobby.
All righty. Thank God for fast repairs. He's absolutely correct. Back at it, green flag, and one more time. The 777, Michael Pegg, with Slapinski right there on his butt. Now these guys are getting kind of smart. They're staying single file for a little bit. 25 laps to go. The 46, David Overstreet, trying to catch up with these guys. You should be able to hook up with the 35 and work his way on up in there. These cats back here, they're lined up together. They all should be able to hook up and catch that draft back, and away they go. I don't see a big issue in that at all. Now we're back up to 2 wide again, and here comes the Limitless Racing boys up top. Being led by Mr. Cody Nagels. And there he is. That's right, ladies. He is single, and he does make his own bed up. Living proof. Look behind him. Doing some pushing. His teammate in the 32, BK Anderson. Now, BK, he's another one that would love to be able to win his first one. First super speedway out here being televised on YouTube. Whoa, trouble right there. I just seen that one. And it's going to get nasty. You can see the number 4 spinning around. And that's going to bring out our third caution of the night. Oh, now take a look at that. Now this is interesting. Watch him hit. Right there. The 4 drops down just a little bit. There's a few more touches. And then all of a sudden, he just turns. Just like that. And that's another one of iRacing spoofs that happens. I mean, yeah, they bumped and everything, but you got to love this netcode thing. Hopefully they'll fix this one of these days. They've been in 5 laps ago. They'll probably come in again. Now, with these cautions later on in this race, it is so important for fuel. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't stop in here and fill up one more time. Top off. BK Anderson, he's got it in 3rd spot right now. His teammate Cody Nagels is going to be right there, 4th and 5th. Al Cena, he's right there. He is going to be 4th. Well, let's watch and see what they do. Will they come in? Area 51, 2nd round playoffs. On a Sunday night, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving holiday. What sucks is you got to go back to work tomorrow. But for just a little bit longer, you can hang out with us. And, of course, Michael Pegg's going to bring them in. All these cats. Well, those actually... There's only a couple of them went in, believe it or not. The rest of them did stay out. B.K. Anderson staying out. He's going to lead it. His teammate Cody Nagels is there. He stayed out. All these cats. The only ones that went on pit road, well, everybody back in the back. That's who went in. The top 15 stayed out. This is going to be exciting here. Let me see if I can find him. I'll have a chat. Here we go. I found him. Man, he's a hard guy to get a hold of.
Last lap.
Talk to me. Talk to me, Cody.
Bobby.
I stole you, and I got you up in the booth with me. Man, you and your teammate there, you guys are limitless, aren't you? You guys are running pretty darn good tonight.
Yeah. That's what I told him. I wanted to name our team Limitless because I told him I thought that our ceiling is what we make it in the time that we put in the iRacing, and we've both been practicing a ton, so I think the name is fitting.
Well, I would say it's fitting, but you guys right now, you guys got pretty fast little race cars underneath you.
Yep, not bad. I think me and him are pretty comfortable running on the top side, but I think at some point in time here, we probably need to drop down to Mama's rocking chair and try to bring this home.
Yeah, you definitely want to hang out in the rocking chair. Everybody is safe in Mama's arms down there. Hey, wave to everybody. Your dad's out here with me in YouTube. He's watching right along. And by the way, your mom is so proud of you for making the bed.
I just want to thank everyone that's tuning into the broadcast and watching MaxSpeedTV right now. If you haven't already, please give Bobby a like.
Aw, I'll pay you, I promise. I'll set checks in the mail.
Sponsorship. I'm trying to get that sponsorship.
Well, hey, good luck, buddy. I'm going to let you go. You guys stand on it. Pretty awesome to see you or your teammate there win their first Super Speedway race on MaxSpeedTV. How cool would that be?
Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby. I want to, hopefully one of us can steal it up tonight.
All right, brother. We'll be watching you. We'll talk to you.
Talk to you later.
A lot of nice guys out here in iRacing. His dad's out here on YouTube with me, hanging out. Mr. Kevin. Nice to see him. We're going to fire things up and get ready once again, as long as my telemetry don't want to freeze up on me. iRacing's really being strange tonight, folks. I'm telling you, it's not good. But anyway, Nagels is up top in the 06. His teammate's going to be on the bottom of the 32. 55 out of 75 laps is in the books. Green flag, and here we go. Back to Area 51. Colby Brooks, he is actually your leader for the top 8 of the playoffs right now. He is the man, the main dude, and he's working his way right up into that 7th spot. Now, since iRacing's wanting to be nice to me here, I'm going to have to probably reset my telemetry, folks, so you're going to have to bear with me for just a second. Not a good time for it to happen. But unfortunately, it's happening. So give me 1 second here and I'll fix this up. Just show you the life and times of a broadcaster. The good and the bad and the ugly. All right, I think we're back up and running, maybe. Hopefully. Man, look at these guys go still. Two teammates. Neither one of them has won. Super Speedways. I'm talking about BK Anderson and Cody Nagels. Both out here with 17 laps coming up to go. The 32 of BK Anderson is in Mama's rocking chair, like I call it. The question is he going to be able to keep it there? His teammate running right up along beside him. The 20, Alberto. Well, actually, it's Alberto Lopez. Again, it's actually the 80 right there. I don't know why. Like I said, they're messing with my head here. But anyway, he's in the second spot. He's being the pusher. And he started 15th, and here he comes. Joe Della Vecchia. Say that fast 3 times. A cat from Dale Cup by himself. No teammates around. The 052 machine. He's going to be the pusher on that top side. Now, to be honest with you, if he can push up that 06 and drop it in front of the 32, BK Anderson, that will make those two guys really, really happy. Because then, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, if we go caution-free, you got 2 teammates you're going to have to deal with up front right here. And Everett Lane, do not count him out. There he is in the 24 machine. He's got one fast repair he's able to use. There's Dale Willerby. Take a look at that. He's up in the 5th place. How he got the picture of my wife on the side of the car, I'll never know. I'll have to talk to him later about that. The cream's going to start rising to the top. Jim Brooks in the 51. Look at this. From 33rd, he's up in the 8th spot right now. And to make it even more interesting, he's got his boy right there, right up by him in the 53 machine. That is your points leader right now. Dad gonna help son, son gonna help dad? We'll find out. JD Crow, another one, working his way up. Right there he is in the Concepts machine. 14 to go at the line. Both of these cats up front never won a super speedway race. And here they are. Right there's the one of them. We've got a shot in his apartment, in his rig. Just as calm, cool, and collected. Now this right here is as exciting as it can get. You got to hit the like button. And thank you for everybody that has hit the like button. These guys appreciate it, and I appreciate it. For the ones who didn't hit it, well, you suck. I'm just joking. But seriously, these guys deserve to hit the like button. They're awesome. 2 cats up here, leading both lines. Never won a super speedway race. Broadcasted anyway. And here they are. They're teammates. Been putting in a lot of seat time, he said, practicing. Joe Della Vecchia, a Dale Cup boy, up here by himself. The closest Dale Cup fella he's got is way back here in the back. And that's the 23 of Sebastian Marin. I mean, he is way back. They got a ways to go to catch up to that pack. You can see them. They're out in no man's land right now. So these cats are really hoping to get some kind of a caution or something. Seabrands is out here, the 45. All these guys back here praying for a caution. Three wide action up top. The 7's going to go three wide. Dan Willoughby, he's tired of sitting back there. Here he comes. Three wide at Daytona. How long you think this is going to last? Well, we're going to watch and see. Oh, it's getting tight. I mean, it's getting real tight. Della Vecchia, man, I'm telling you, this guy is something else. He is pushing, buddy. And there he is. You can see him. And they're moving all around. Three wide starting to fizzle out. Not going to hat the captain. Not this time around. They're going to duck back in. Back to two lines. Tom Pichard, nice to see you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Skippy from across the pond from Australia. Thanks for coming out and hanging with us, buddy. Can't wait to see you again when you're racing with us. Cody Nagels up top. Probably, it looks like he's calm and cool and collected, but I know darn well he's as nervous as a long-tail cat in a room full of rocking chairs. He's going to drop right down. Now he feels much better. Now he's got his teammate behind him going to be doing the pushing. J.D. Crow is the one you want to keep an eye on right here in the 35. He could be the spoiler of this thing, especially for the two teammates down on the bottom. Watch him stick it right there. This is what it's like. He is all over Della Vecchia. Is he going to be able to get him up there to drop down? And he's not going to be able to do it. And that is the job of your pusher. And that's the 32, B.K. Anderson on the bottom. His job is to keep that car in front of him out there so they cannot drop down in front of him. 10 laps to go. Della Vecchia just made a move. They're going to follow him. Oh, they almost touch right there. Still three wide and in the back. They realize they can't do anything. They hop back in line one more time. J.D. Crow doing all the pushing he can do. Whoa, the 80 is off. Now it's about to get really ugly, guys. Look at him. Trouble back in the back. There go. Whoa, they're hanging on to it maybe. So far, so good. Still no caution. 8 laps to go. Wow, the third line's going to go out. They're going to try to hang Della Vecchia in the middle all by himself. Nobody wants to play with him. He's going to go backwards. J.D. Crow, first time. Whoa, up top. Him in the 06 touch. Nagels gathers it up. I do not know how that kid saved that. But he saved it, but it cost him a little bit of time. 3 wide again. Della Vecchia still stuck into the middle. On the outside comes your points leader, Kobe Brooks in the 45. Look out. He's got a little help from the 71. J.D. Crow. Wow, they're still bouncing around back there in the back. 7 to go. It's going to be between these cats right here. They are not going to be able to catch them. And here comes the 39, Jimmy Crow. Second car up on that top line. Working his way up to the front. He's got the 24 right there behind him of Everett Lane. Everett Lane, another regulator. The 777, nowhere to be seen right now. Dominant earlier in the middle of the race. Tell you, it's tough, man. You're sitting back here, way back here. There you go. Nowhere to go. No place you can move. Nowhere. And boy, that really starts to wander on you. It starts to work at your brain just a little bit because you know the laps are winding down. 6 to go, coming to the line right here. You've got to make something happen, Captain. And that's exactly what his mind's telling him. All of these guys. Cody Nagel's back here, sitting back with his teammate behind him, BK Anderson. Really hard to do anything when you're just stuck on the bottom like that. But at some point, somebody's going to stick their ugly head out and go 3 wide. They're going to have to if they want to move forward. I see we've got a lap truck ahead. Hopefully he gets the heck out of the way. Because we got some hungry guys right here trying to win a race. 5 to go with the line. JD Crow still hanging out on the bottom. Della Vecchia, Dale Cup boy up top by himself. No help. Oh, trouble. The 7 and him touch. The 24. And now we got ourselves a big one here. And this is where it's all going to happen. What are these guys going to do? Can they slow down enough to stay out of this? And it looks like they're going to. Now let's go back. Maybe we'll go back. Hang on a minute. I'm trying. Something's not happening for me here. We gotta ride it all the way back. Have to do it old-fashioned way. Slow her down right here. Let's see what happens. It's somewhere in this vicinity, right here, I believe. You can see I'm starting to swirly around. There it is. It looks like possibly. They're running really tight. Okay, now you can watch the 7 move up, and you can watch the 16 move down. 2 people fighting for the same real estate's not going to work. They do tag, and they touch up. And now Everett Lane goes all the way up into the air right there. But you can watch the nasty happen here. Some of the guys went through, I mean all the way through, the pit lane just to avoid this wreck. Your points leader in the 53, Brooks, he's involved in it. BK Anderson, there goes Nagel sliding right up the hill. And everybody's going to come in and get fixed. That was just flat out nasty. We'll line it up and we'll do it again. Are they going to be able to play nice for just a few more laps? Della Vecchia, I've never seen him win a race. Could tonight be his night? He's a Dale Cup boy by himself. Now, the good news is all the rest of these guys finally came by, and they're all caught up again. So when you're sitting in the 13th spot like Sebastian Marin is right here, plenty of time when you're sitting there in the 13th position. You're all caught up. You're bunched back up again, and that's what these guys were hoping for. All of these guys were. Les Levy, Wilkinson, Seth Grover. Nagels is all the way back into the 18th spot after running so good up front. Everett Lane is back here still in the pits getting work done in the 28th position. Della Vecchia, Bobby DeBooth, you got a copy.
What's up, buddy? How are you, man?
I'm doing really well. Hey, you're up there all by yourself. No teammates
am I
around.
putting on a good show for you or what?
You're putting on a great show, pal. Hey, you got a fast hot rod right there, my friend.
I do, my friend.
And you've also got some well-experienced guys all around you.
Yeah, I know. They took me 3 wide real quick, and I was like, all right, if you guys want to take me 3 wide, let's go.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Keep the fenders on this bad boy, son. You only got about 3 laps to go, and you can bring this thing home.
Yeah, I know. You know I got that target on me, so we'll see.
You'll be all right. Hang in there.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, bye. Jim Brooks in the 51 machine. Take a look at that, will you? Started 33rd, and here he sets in the third position. Not interviewing nobody else. They're probably talking with their teammates, doing what they can do. I see we got some blinkers back there in the back. I'd like to thank everybody that hung out with us, stayed with us to watch this. Area 51, that's the playoffs right here. 2 more to go after this. These cats right here is who you're looking at. That's the top 8. All right, here we go. Pull on the gloves. Let's get it going. Green flagging one more time, Area 51. Delvecchio off to a really good start, and he's got the 51 of Jim Brooks buried right there in his rear end on that bumper. Doing exactly what he needs to do to push these guys up front. J.D. Crow waiting patiently for that number 2, Todd Merkel, to get up underneath him and start shoving. Now they're thinking about 3 wide again, and who's thinking about the 3 wide? Seth Grover is, that's who. He changed his mind. He's going to hop back down in there. Nagel's up on the top trying to get something done way back here. 3 wide in the back, 2 by 2 up front. This is what we waited for. Delvecchio, can he pull this thing off? We got the final lap, white flag coming at you right now. Jim Brooks right there going for some serious points. And, buddy, he can get him up if he can win this bad boy. J.D. Crow, definitely a seasoned veteran right here on that top line. Whoa, trouble right there. 2 veterans get into it. And, man, oh, man, this is so bad iRacing can't even keep up with it. It's not going to matter, though. It's going to be between these cats right here. Can Delvecchio keep them off? Alberto Lopez way up on the high side. Way up comes the 777 of Michael Pegg to the checkered flag. Michael Pegg's going to nail this thing. What a veteran move. Takes it 3 wide at Daytona on the outside. Holy crap, passed the Tylenol for sure on that one. Unbelievable. Watch him coming at it right here. I'm going to slow it down for you, and hopefully I can get it just right for you, maybe. Coming to the line. Here it is. This is how close it is. Right there, folks. Now that's some close racing. Period. Real close racing. Stick around. We're going to be right back. MaxSpeedTV, Area 51. We're going to talk to these cats. We'll be right back after this.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage.
Welcome back, everybody. Area 51. That caution, the instant replay. You see it right there on your screen. I only showed its ugly head a few times tonight. 5 times, and that was it. 23 lead changes in this race. The winner was Michael Pegg. Bringing it out to the 3rd place. I've got him right here with me. Or the second, I'm sorry, 2nd place winner. Alberto Miguel Lopez. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, you're saying it right.
Well, that's a first. You know me. I can say a last name 25 different ways. I don't know. It must be a gift, I guess. Hey, it was a great race right there. You started 15th. You was hanging around in the middle and up front for a while, feeling things out. And, man, that top line was a flying at the end.
Yeah, it was. They were flying at the end. Unfortunately, I did not have any help, so I was all on my own. I was trying to pass the person in front of me on the last lap, and I was able to. However, some guys were able to pass me at the end because they were working, with each other. It was a good race. I almost won, got 2nd place, which feels good.
2nd place, not too bad. A lot of good drivers that's in this league. I mean, some stand-up people in here and coming home 2nd place without a teammate, that's pretty darn impressive, I got to tell you.
It is, yeah. Thank you. It is way easier if you have a teammate. Of course, you can draft with them. You can play some strategy. However, when you're on your own, it's a little bit difficult. But yeah, I'm doing my best. So I'm happy to have gotten the 2nd place.
Well, congratulations on that. Who do you want to thank before I let you go tonight, buddy?
Well, I want to thank Todd. He is my designer for my paint schemes. He's an amazing designer. You can check him out in our Discord. He is a very good designer, so if you ever want to get a paint, you just ask him. He's really good.
All right. Congratulations on the 2nd place, buddy. One more spot. You can become the winner, and we'll get a chance to talk to you maybe in the winner's circle next week.
All right, nice talking to you. Thank you.
Nice talking to you, buddy. Good luck. All right, I got another cat I'm going to talk to as soon as I get him back where I found him at. So much work to do with one guy, one-man band here, I'm telling you. All right, Alberto, you have a good one, buddy. We will catch you next week, all right?
You as well. Take care.
All righty. Well, maybe we will. I don't know. I'm still having a hard time here. All right, I got him. All right, Gary Slapinski.
Yes, I am here.
I'll tell you what, man. I absolutely love that last name. I bet nobody messed with you when you were in school, did they?
No, my football coach just called me Ski.
Oh, yeah. You should be a hockey player with a last name like that. You hear me?
Should be, yes.
But hey, not bad, dude. You brought it home in 4th place. You were the pusher hanging around 2nd place just about all night tonight. I mean, you had a fast race car, just fell a little short there towards the end, but you had the pushing thing down good.
Yeah. Michael needed a hand tonight, and I said, "Well, no, I'll come on tonight, and I'll help you tonight." And that was my job, just to try to keep him up there tonight. Got to give him all the points he can.
Well, as you can see, I'm having some serious issues here, but hopefully I can fix this. I'll tell you what, I've had gremlins all night long battling me. It's been
gremlins. I got those.
Oh,
I hate them.
Oh, it's been a bear. But hey, congratulations, though, on the 4th place finish. Not too shabby. You did leave 4 laps of this bad boy.
Yeah, I'll take that. I don't care.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, it's all fun, man.
It was fun. I had a whole lot of fun trying to keep people, keep Michael up front. They tried, but didn't succeed.
Well, who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here?
I'd like to thank you and everybody out there watching this. And Michael gives his he was excited on the radio. I pushed him up there in that 3rd line. So gives his thanks to everybody out there, and their regulators did a great job.
All right, you take care of yourself. Congratulations on the 4th place finish, and we'll talk to you next time, all right?
Therefore.
All right, buddy. Well, let's get this thing over with here. Just to let you guys know, if you're probably wondering why I'm not able to talk to the 3rd place finisher or the winner of this race, is because they don't want to talk. So to each his own. And that will be the Michael Pegg. He did win this race. He led 36 laps. Led the charge up on the top side. He's one of the regulators. He did not want to talk, so we don't talk. But congratulations anyway to him. Joe Dellavecchia. I interviewed him. He was ready to go, hoping he could win this bad boy. Well, unfortunately, he ended up coming home in 3rd place, and he's nowhere to be found to chat with him either, and he is one of the Dale Cup boys. So anyway, that is your winner. I'll show it to you real quick right here. Give the credits where credits is due. That is Michael Pegg. He is the winner of the 777 machine. I'd like to thank everybody that hung out with us tonight. Appreciate everybody out there. In the meantime, you guys be safe and stay out of trouble. Work week starting tomorrow, and we'll catch you guys next week. In the meantime, be safe. See ya.